In the kingdom of Arveloria, there was a forest no map dared mark. It was called the Forest of 1,000 Lanterns. The trees were taller than castles. Their branches burned with strange lights. People said the lights were not lanterns at all. They were souls. Lost souls, trapped forever. Anyone who entered never returned. Except once. A boy had stumbled out, pale and broken. He spoke of whispers, of shadows wearing faces, of lanterns that breathed. Then he died. That was 50 years ago. No one entered again. Until a girl named Ceres decided to. She was 17. Brave, but reckless. Her brother, Kale, had gone missing. He was last seen near the forest. The villagers said, "Forget him. He's gone." But Ceres refused. She loved him more than life. So, one moonlit night, she slipped away. She carried a lantern, a dagger, and her brother's scarf. Mist curled around her as she reached the edge. The trees loomed like black giants. Her heart hammered. Still, she stepped inside. The air grew heavy. The lantern's flame flickered. Whispers brushed her ears. Ceres, she froze. That was Kale's voice. "Kale," she called. No answer. Only laughter, soft and cruel. She gripped the dagger tighter. The forest floor glowed faintly. Lanterns hung from branches. Each one shimmered with faces. Eyes wide. Mouths open in silent screams. Ceres shuddered. "Souls," she whispered. She forced herself forward. Hours seemed to pass. Or minutes. Time bent strangely here. Her lantern dimmed. She lit her brother's scarf to keep it alive. The flame roared higher. The whispers grew louder. "Ceres, help me." This time, it was clearer. Definitely Kale. She ran toward the voice. Branches clawed her arms. Roots tripped her feet. Still she pushed on. She entered a clearing. A black lake gleamed. Lanterns floated across its surface. One of them glowed brighter. Inside was Kale's face. Ceres cried out. "Kale!" His lips moved. "Save me!" She waded into the lake. The water burned like ice. Shadows stirred beneath. Hands grabbed her ankles. She kicked free. She reached the lantern. It trembled in her hands. "How do I free you?" she asked. Kale's eyes widened. His mouth formed one word. "Break." Ceres raised her dagger. She struck the lantern. It shattered. Light exploded. Kale fell into her arms. Alive, gasping. Ceres sobbed with relief. "You're safe." But the lake roared. Shadows rose higher. Lanterns trembled violently. Voices screamed. "Thief! Thief!" The ground shook. Kale clutched her. "Run!" They scrambled to shore. Roots twisted like serpents. Lanterns burst from trees. Light blinded them. A figure emerged. Cloaked in darkness. Its face was a mask of lantern glass. Souls flickered within it. "You dare steal from my forest," it hissed. Ceres held Kale behind her. "He was never yours." The figure laughed. "All who enter belong to me." Its arms stretched, becoming branches. Lanterns dangled from its fingers. Each one screamed. Ceres raised her dagger. "Then I'll cut you down." She charged. The figure swung. She ducked, slashing. Lanterns shattered. Souls burst free. The figure shrieked. Kale grabbed a broken branch. He swung wildly. More lanterns broke. More souls escaped. Light filled the forest. The whispers became cries of joy. The figure staggered. No. They are mine. Ceres plunged her dagger into its chest. Glass cracked. Light spilled out. The figure screamed. Its body split apart. Lanterns exploded like fireworks. Souls rushed skyward. The forest trembled. Trees shook violently. Run! Kale shouted again. They sprinted. The forest roared behind them. Lanterns burst like stars. Roots writhed and snapped. The mist thinned. Light pierced the branches. They burst out of the forest. Collapsed on the grass. The dawn sun rose. The forest groaned and fell silent. Ceres clutched Kale's hand. You're safe now. He nodded weakly. Villagers soon arrived. They had seen the lights. They gaped at the siblings. You came back. Ceres helped Kale stand. Yes. And the souls are free. The villagers wept. Some fell to their knees. You broke the curse. Ceres only smiled tiredly. I saved my brother. Days passed. The forest remained silent. No lanterns glowed. No whispers echoed. It became an ordinary wood. People dared to enter. They found nothing but trees and ashes of glass. Ceres and Kale were hailed as heroes. Songs were sung. Ballads spread. But Ceres cared only for Kale's laughter. She cherished it like sunlight. Yet sometimes, at night, she dreamed. She saw lanterns flicker faintly. And a voice hissed, "Not all souls are free." She woke sweating. Kale comforted her. "It's over," he whispered. But doubt lingered. One evening, Ceres walked to the forest's edge. The trees were quiet. But she swore she saw a faint glow. Just one lantern, hanging from a blackened branch. She stepped closer. The glow pulsed. Her name whispered. Ceres, she froze. That was her own voice. From inside the lantern. She staggered back. No, the glow faded. The branch broke. The lantern shattered. Nothing remained. Ceres ran home. But fear gnawed her heart. What if part of her had been trapped? What if the forest had not died? She never told Kale. She never told anyone. She married, grew older. Kale became a father. They lived long, happy lives. But Ceres often dreamed of lanterns. Glowing. Whispering. Waiting. On her final night, she walked to the forest. Alone. The trees were silent. The ground cold. She carried her lantern, dim and old. I am not afraid, she whispered. A glow appeared ahead. Dozens of lanterns. Shining once more. Welcome back, the forest whispered. Ceres smiled faintly. She stepped into the glow. Her lantern flickered. Her body grew light. Her soul lifted. She joined the thousand lights. At peace at last. The forest glowed brighter than ever. Villagers saw it from afar. They trembled in awe. The lanterns have returned. Children whispered of Ceres the brave. Of Kale the saved. Of the forest that never truly died. The legend grew again. Lanterns burned eternally. Whispers haunted the trees. Souls swayed in the branches. And among them, Ceres's glow was brightest. Watching. Guarding. Forever part of the forest of 1,000 lanterns. Forever remembered. Forever whispered. Forever light.